Okay, Ricky, so the exercise that we're going to be doing now is called the TRX power pull. Now this exercise is tricky because it incorporates two movements. We're going to be doing the rotation that we've talked a lot about, maintaining the active plank and having the association of the hip and the shoulder and leading through the hips. We're also going to be resisting rotation during our pulling movement. We're going to be doing a single arm pull where we still want to think about maintaining our active plank, leading with the lat, but you're also going to be feeling that rotational forces. So we need to resist that rotation during that movement. Thinking about that kneeling bird dog that we did earlier where we have to fight that rotation to keep the shoulders and the hips connected throughout the entire pull movement. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and come onto the straps. This happens at mid-length, but we need to bring it into single handle mode. So we're going to go ahead and loop the handle through. We're going to loop it through one more time. And we're going to take all of the slack out of this here. There we go. So what we want to go ahead and do here is find our active plank first, really putting that shoulder blade down into our back pocket, and then making sure that we can set our plank before we even get started here. I want you to go ahead and extend your arm out and fighting that rotation. We don't want to open up and fall victim to gravity. We want to make sure, can we keep that scap J? Can we think about that stinky baby with that shoulder here into this movement as we come into our single arm pull? So now that we've got our single arm pull, we can add our rotation to this movement. So we have our single arm pull, rotation, we're going to close it back up, and then we're going to pull. Okay? Once we get this, we can actually start to layer it all together. So we can come in through here and performing it as one fluid movement. But the first thing that we're going to do is perform each movement separately. Okay? All right, so let's start by finding our active plank, putting that shoulder blade down into our back pocket. Now we're walking ourselves towards the anchor point and you're fighting rotation the entire time. You should start to feel the loading now into the shoulder, creating tension, showing me you can own this position. All right, so go ahead and extend the arm, fight that rotation. Just give me a pull right here. We're thinking about resisting rotation the entire time. Yes, another one here. Good. On this next one, go ahead and when you get to the bottom, go ahead and open up into our rotation. Good. Now close it back up. And then pull. Good. So on this one, we kind of lost the hips there. Our hips kind of dipped, and then we tried to use momentum to get us up. So we want to maintain that active plank and really think about leading and initiating with the shoulder as we've been talking a lot about. Okay? So let's try that one more time. So let's reset. Let's come back. Let's stand up. Find your active plank. Walk back into the anchor point. Good. Go ahead and give me your extension. Open up. Good. Bring it back. Now pull, much better this time around. Let's do it slow one more time. Open, close, pull. Good, finish there. And now let's bring it all together into one fluid movement. So we lost the hips a tiny bit again on this one. So let's really think about through this one, you're really squeezing those glutes ready to crack a walnut. So try one more time on this last rep. Very good, reset here. It's always a good thing to feel free to check in with yourself and make sure, what am I doing? Feeling good? Is it looking good? Very good. Okay, so on this last one here, we lost a little bit of the shoulder. So what we can do is if it's starting to get a little bit heavy, you can always walk away from the anchor point. Okay? So last one through here. Good. Very good.